So far, a lot of people have been making their picks as to who's going to win tonight's semifinal game. Which one will win the game? Let's find out. Welcome to the Final Wager. I'm Weyser. And before I get started, today is the 3 anniversaries of a certain thing, one at a time. Today is the 17th anniversary of Booba first airing on TV in the UK before it moved over to the US in 2004, I think. And I like to wish the Boobas, especially Zumba, a happy 17-year anniversary. Today is the 9-year anniversary of me getting this Bananas in Pajamas Banana Magic VHS. Here's the front, the side, the other side, the top a little bit torn there, but got a little loose. The bottom and the back. And the episodes are Say Cheese, Bananasaurus, Spring Clean, and Banana Magic. And like some of my Bananas in Pajamas videos, they start with the 3 bonus episodes and save the main episode on the tape for last. I think that only happened in like 3 or 4 tapes. I don't know why they do that. And here's the tape. And today is the 8-year anniversary of The Legend of Korra first airing on Nickelodeon. And I've first known that it was an Avatar The Last Airbender spinoff, but personally, I really like this show, and I like it just a little bit more than Avatar The Last Airbender, because I'm a huge fan of Korra. Well, mostly because of her looks and the way that she can fight and everything, and I've said that it doesn't matter which way her hair looks, I can, well, with the exception of season 4, I think, I can handle it both ways. And I've never seen a whole or a full episode of Avatar The Last Airbender. Here is disc 1, and here's disc 2. So, with that out of the way, let's get to the final wager. The picks that have been made were Matt Butts. Yeah, I had to say that name because Mom doesn't like that word. Matt was rooting for Nibir Sarma. Both Mitch and I were rooting for Londyn Lorenz, and both Jarvis Brody and Michael Layden, not Michael Clayton, the George Clooney thriller film, were rooting for Joe Coker. And yesterday I said that the chances of me winning, of my picks winning these games, dropped from 100% to 50%. I was doing very well until the Thursday game, when it dropped from 75% to 66.6% to 50%. Let's hope that we don't get a 33.3% out of this. Let's take a look here, and close but not quite. Londyn just had a rough game, and it seems like a lot of clues that she knew, she kept getting beat to it and couldn't get a rhythm going. And she has less than the difference between Joe and Nibir, and she's out of it, unfortunately. But she is going home with $10,000 for making it this far. Nibir was very impressive today. Went 3 for 3 on the daily doubles. But I wish that he went a little bit bigger on the daily double, because if he did go big, he would have made the game a runaway. Instead, he has to contend with Joe, who put up a good fight as well. He has 13,400. So it's either Joe or Nibir that will win tonight's game. And Zumba, again, will help me out on the math. So, what do you think each player should do? Well, if Joe doubles up, he will have 26,800. So Nibir should wager 4,401. If he misses with that, he will have 17,999, a similar score that Londyn would have had if she missed. And Joe doesn't have the total yet, so he'll want to wager at least 4,600. But obviously should go all in. Yeah, another player did that in Nibir too. And Londyn can only get up to 14,000. Not enough. If Joe misses with the 4,600 wager, he will have 8,800. And Londyn wants to stay above that at least. So, Londyn at the very least should wager at least 1,801 to maybe get second place. But again, there's no difference between second and third in terms of prizes for making it to the semifinals. They get $10,000 each, and the winner gets guaranteed at least $25,000 for making it to the finals. So, that's about it. Thanks, Zumba. And let's see what happens. Londyn got it right with Ecuador. And I might be in the mood to upload the USA and Ecuador intro for Booba just for fun. And she doubled up. Which she might as well do in that situation. She's got nothing to lose except the win of the game. Joe missed and also went for everything. And at this point it doesn't matter. Because Nibir got it right. And wagered 44-1. The lockout. Which takes him up to 26,801. And this means that we get a rematch between Tyler Combs and Nibir Sarma. Will Tyler go 2 for 2 on this rematch, or will Nibir get his revenge on Tyler? We'll have to wait and see. And as we know, Nibir is from the University of Minnesota. Speaking of which, I uploaded a clip that I found from the 1984 General Electric College Bowl National Championship, hosted by the big man himself from Wheel of Fortune, the Rugrats episode Chucky is Rich, and of course the Pat Sajak show, Pat Sajak. The winning school was from the University of Minnesota. They defeated Washington University in St. Louis back in 1984, and the team there consists of these players. Mark Lacey, with a K, Captain Mark Molinar, who sadly at the age of 61 is no longer with us, also with a K, Tina Carlson, not Carlson, Matt Marta, and Barney Haddon, who was there in the final game as an alternate for Tina. So, I just wanted to clear that up, and I hope that you all had a good time on tonight's episode of The Final Wager. Tomorrow, in the all-sophomore game, we have Nathaniel Miller from Yale University, my guy from UT Austin, and in this case, Sammy's guy too, Marshall Como, and Shoka Ying from USC. I'm hoping that Marshall will pull this one off, but I'm a little worried that he might be up against some stiff competition in Nathaniel. Will it truly happen? Or will Marshall pull through? Or will somehow Shoka pull through? Speaking of Shoka, she's now the last woman standing in this tournament. So, we'll just have to wait and see what happens in tomorrow's deciding semifinal game. I hope you'll join me for that. And I will also see you tomorrow for day 3 of Grandpapa and Brother and Sister Week. And along with that, I'll see you tomorrow on The Final Wager. And we'll see who gets to take Natalie Hathcote's place in the finals. Bye, everyone.